Oh.
You know, it's recorded.
Good evening, everyone. This is North Shore Preparedness, coming to you on a beautiful Sunday evening from my backyard beside the fire. I have a little fire going in my chimenea, and I just have some small bits of wood that were found on the job site. I get permission to pick those up, so they don't have to pay somebody else to pick them up, and sort of a mutual benefit. I pick up the small bits that are less than a foot long, or 30 centimeters for us people who work on the metric system. Little pieces that can fit in my chimenea. I get those for free at the job site. I have a little chimenea here. I burn it in my yard. Is there a burn ban? Yes, there is. But I got my watering can beside me. I've got some fire tools beside me. This is how I enjoy my evening. Not making a huge fire. I'm not going to burn down the neighborhood. And there's not going to be anything more to this video than what you see here right now. This is me sitting beside the fire on a Sunday evening. Just relaxing and enjoying it. I'm not going to make this an incredibly long video. And I'm not going to speak a lot either. I just thought you guys might like to join me for a Sunday evening fire. This is Sunday, May the 24th, 2020. We had a beautiful day again here today. Absolutely beautiful. Didn't get too hot. There was a nice breeze out. I put some more of my plants outside to harden them off, which I still have to take inside, by the way. Well, and I'll do that once I'm finished with this fire. But I thought I'd like to have you guys join me for a little while I sit by the fire and enjoy myself. So, like I said, I'll stoke it from time to time. I don't have an axe or a little hatchet where I break my kindling down. I just use a knife. This is just an old knife. And I baton my wood, to make my kindling. So, that's how I got this fire going. And I hope you enjoy it. These are all longer pieces. This has been a beautiful weekend. I did some work this afternoon out on the east side of the building. I don't know if you, if any of you saw my earlier video on the hostas being gone, me having moved those. Well, I moved them, and I made some progress today taking the grass off of the top of the dirt. The sod, I guess. So that's starting to come off. I'm almost halfway done doing that. And I'm going to put some lilies in there and edge those beds with brick. I'm going to create a nice flower bed there. So I spent part of my afternoon doing that. And then my neighbor from upstairs, he showed up. So we enjoyed a beer out in the shade in the afternoon and got to talking. And then, you know, of course, because the weather was so beautiful, we ended up doing some barbecued hamburgers and nice bacon cheeseburgers we had. And another good friend showed up. So we all had a nice dinner and a nice stand around and a nice chin wag. It was a very nice time. We all kept our space, you know. We must remain, for us who share measurements in metric, 2 meters. For my American brothers and sisters who work in the imperial system, it's 6 feet. So we stay 6 feet, you know, as much as we can. But we sat around, had a few drinks, had some barbecue, got some planting done. Sowing some seed spreads that I have into plastic cups so that they can mature a little bit before I acclimatize them and bring them outdoors. So it was a wonderful day for getting those things done. It was beautiful out. It was absolutely a gorgeous day. I hope you're all having a wonderful day as well, and a wonderful evening. This is how I like to enjoy my evenings. In the spring, summer, and fall, you know, when the weather is fair, in the summertime when it's hot, well, this yard here is a complete sun trap. So it's prohibitive for me to be out here until the sun goes down. But once the sun passes over the roof on the house that's beside me, and I can actually get outdoors in the summer, this is what I do with my evenings. Nothing better than a nice fire. a lot of you, some of my viewers, you're down in the States there. In a growing zone that has a longer growing season than ours here. So I understand you've been putting in your gardens. I know some of you who are way down in the southern states, you're already harvesting crops, which is fantastic. That's great. But any of you who have been out there doing any gardening this weekend, I'm sending blessings from myself, hoping that your gardens do as well as my gardens do. You know, it's a lot of hard work. So, hopefully, we will reap the rewards. It's worth doing.